Hey, first grade. I hope you're having a great Thursday. All right, so because April is Poetry Month, we're going to write some poems, okay? So, Miss Emily, what is poetry? Well, poetry are words grouped together to show emotions or ideas. So some poems rhyme, some poems use onomatopoeias, which is a sound word. Some poems use like their words in a structure. So maybe they write about ice cream and they draw a big ice cream cone with their words. Maybe they don't have any rhyming at all and they're just talking about how they feel towards something. Or sometimes you'll see poems that go that are called acrostic poems and they just go right down and then they have small words beside them. So there's lots of ways that writers write poems, okay? And you're going to be a writer today, and you're going to write your own poem. So I'm going to share with you two examples from the book Falling Up by Shel Silverstein. And he also wrote The Giving Tree, if you've ever read that book. It's a famous book, and it's amazing, and he's an amazing author, very descriptive. So the first poem that I'm going to read to you is called The Sun Hat. And it says, "Oh, what a sweet child is Hannah Hyde. Oh, how thoughtful, oh, how nice. To buy a hat with a brim so wide, it gives shade to the frogs and the worms and the mice." So that one rhymed a little bit, right? And I'll show you the picture. So what's that poem? What's he talking about? Well, he's just talking about a little girl who had a really big hat, right? All right, so the next poem is called Snowball, and this one's really funny, and I bet you guys can relate, okay? It says, "I made myself a snowball, as perfect as could be. I thought I'd keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made it some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet the bed." So, did his snowball really run away? No, it just melted, right? What happens to snow when it gets really hot? It melts. Well, there wasn't a picture for snowball, but I thought you guys would like the snowball one, and it rhymed, right? You heard lots of rhyming words in there, like bee and me, or head and bed, right? Okay, so those were two examples of poems. Now you get to write your own poem. So if you have some paper in front of you, grab a pencil or a writing utensil, markers, whatever you've got. And I want you to draw this diagram. And this is just our brainstorming, because before we write anything, we have to brainstorm. We have to come up with some ideas, right? Just like any writing we do. So in the center, I wrote topic. And because we are going to write poems about our five senses, smell, hear, taste, feel, and sight, we are going to label. So I've labeled each box one of the five senses. So I taste, I see, I feel, I hear, I smell. And the topic, we're going to use a food. So ice cream, pizza, tacos, spaghetti, lasagna, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, whatever you enjoy eating, okay? It could also be a drink. So maybe you like Dr. Pepper or slushies or milkshakes, or some kind of crazy slushie from Sonic. Whatever you like, you can write that in the topic area and then come up with some things that involve your five senses. So I'll give you an example. So in blue, that's what you're going to write on your paper, and then you're going to come up with your own things that I've written in purple, okay? So I want you to try to guess mine, and I already kind of gave it away. It says, "I hear squishy mud. I feel cold snow. I smell sweet sugar. I see fluffy clouds. I taste creamy ice parties in my mouth. What could it be?" So what food item might I be talking about that sounds like squishy mud when you squish it? Or it might feel like cold snow or sweetness, fluffy clouds. All right, so you can write this type of sensory poem, or you can do it like this, and you can just write looks, feels, smells, sounds, and taste instead. So again, you'll write what I've got in blue, and then you'll come up with your own in purple. And so this one is a sensory poem as well. It's the same words, I've just put it in a different sentence. It says, looks like a fluffy cloud, feels like cold snow, sounds like squishy mud, smells like sweet sugar, tastes like creamy ice parties in my mouth. What could it be? And if you said ice cream, you are right. I'm writing about ice cream. So think of a food item right now that you really enjoy eating, or you might really enjoy drinking, like if you like a milkshake, a cherry milkshake, or a strawberry milkshake. And then think of some words that would describe using your 5 senses, like I did in my ice cream poem. Okay, and then send me a picture so I can see your amazing poems. Bye!